right, we are live. Hello, everybody. Good morning from our end here, and good morning to my guest, Sereana. Hello, sis. Thank you so much for being here. So, again, we're broadcasting live on our Facebook pages and our YouTube channel. So, if you're tuning in live right now, or if you're going to catch this on a replay, please say hi and tell us where you're watching from. We'd love to know your thoughts about our discussion for today. And I'm so excited to feature here a guest, Seriana. I also have met her on our Melbourne Gather and Grow program for digital business owners, and I'm just so happy to feature her story here right now, so everybody can be inspired as well, right? So yeah, good evening, good morning, and welcome to another inspiring episode of Pacific Islanders Racking It Online. I am Jel of Jel and Christian, and my goal is really to help working parents, just like our viewers for today, to build income online so you can provide more and be present more for your families. So, just a quick introduction. We're originally from the Philippines, or we're now living in Papua New Guinea with our kids, and we've been running this business for over 4 years now. This has really changed our lives from working full time and missing milestones to now having more time freedom, more income, and more peace for our family. And this segment is really close to my heart. This is where we feature real people from the Pacific Islands, moms, dads, professionals, grandparents, retirees who are now thriving in the digital space. And because we believe that real stories, real islanders, it's your time to thrive online. Right. So tonight we are so, or today we're so excited to be joined by an amazing woman here, Seriana. She's originally from the beautiful Fiji Islands and now living in Darwin, Australia with her family. She is a proud mother, grandmother, spa therapist, and now a digital business owner. And she will be sharing how she started this business without tech background, how her family became her biggest why, and how she's now running a business that she loves with the support of a global community. Right. So, sis, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for saying yes to this live interview. So I am, because I think it's around it's 10 a.m. in Darwin, Australia, right? Yeah,
Yes.
and thank you so much for letting me change the schedule. We were supposed to do it tonight, but I we had another commitment, and so I had to move it in the morning. So good morning, everyone. Sis, can you tell us a bit about yourself, where you're from, and what do you do, and how you started your digital business?
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Coach Gel, for inviting me this morning. And to everyone who's listening, wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Today, as Coach Gel has said, to introduce myself, my name is Sereana Kalisongo. I'm originally from Fiji, but now lives in Darwin, Australia. And I'm a grandmother, a, a part-time spa therapist, and a full-time digital business owner. Yes.
All right, thank you so much, sis. Sis, can you just tell us a quick story, like how did you find this business? How did you start this business? What were you thinking back then? Like, okay, I need to start this business right away.
Thank you so much. So I've been in the business for 3 years now. In 2021, I was working as a full-time beauty and massage therapist in Alice Spring, also in the Northern Territory. I think I've been doing this job for almost 20 years. I was tired, I was frustrated, like no time for my families. I was missing out on all my children's milestone. And most importantly, I was trying to find a way to retire early from my full-time job because I was tired. And on top of that, I was looking for online opportunities, like to run it on the side while still working as a full-time massage and beauty therapist. That's when I was looking online, and then I found this ad on Facebook, and I was like sitting on the fence again for 2 months because I was preparing to go. We were preparing for a holiday back home in Fiji, and then I told myself, when I come back, I'll straight away join this online business. And then I came back after 2 months. I didn't even watch the video. I straight away pay for the 149. That's how I started. I think I was so desperate. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that. You know what? That's the beauty of this business. You don't really have, yes, you will hear us, a lot of stories here in our business community that they've already quit their job because of this business and all. But again, you don't really have to quit your job to do the business, right? That's the beauty of this business. Just like what
Yes.
Siriana did, you can run the business while you're still working full time because, again, it doesn't really take much of your time. It won't take much of your time for yourself, your family, and your full time job. You only need maybe,
Yeah.
to start. Because for me, I started with just 30 minutes to an hour in a day while I was working full time. And when eventually I get the feel of like what we're doing in the business, I was able to increase my time schedule for like 2 to 3 hours in a day. And now that I'm doing the business full time, like 3 to 4 hours in a day, sometimes five. But again, you don't need to a lot like 8 hours or more than 8 hours in a day to run your business because we have a fully automated system that actually does most of the heavy lifting for us. So you can do this business alongside your full-time job. It wouldn't take much time away from your family as well. All right. Sis, thank you so much for sharing that. So how has this digital business helped you manage those roles and support your family? Your biggest why?
So at the moment, as I've said, that I'm wearing three hats at the moment, as a grandmother and as a part-time spa therapist and a full-time digital business owner. At times, it's not easy, but I'm so thankful that the support from my families are so big, because they are one of my biggest why I joined this online business, because I would like to spend more time with them, and travel more, because I still have my mother back home in Fiji, my sisters, and that's one of the reasons, and one of the main reasons I joined this online business. And as well as it has managed me in so many ways, because as a grandmother, I have so many time to spend with my grandchildren, and I look after my two grandchildren here in Darwin. If I was working full time, I wouldn't have the time to look after them.
Yeah.
But working 2 days in a week, I have Monday from Thursday to look after them, and Sunday as well. And as a spa therapist, it has allowed me, from working full time to 2 days in a week only, and still contribute financially, which is the most I'm so happy, because no more long hours or missing out on family time. Most of the time my families are always complaining, you're always working, as soon as you reach home you're tired. I don't have time for them. Even my two boys that goes to school, I'm always there for them now. And as a business owner, it has helped me so much in my growth in confidence and purpose. And now I know, and I'm confident that I'm building something that not only supports my family but leaves a legacy for them as well. Thank you.
Thank you. That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Sis, for sharing that. But before I comment on that, let me just where is that? Let me just say hi to Frank. I'm interested. Yes, thank you so much, Frank. So the first step always is to register on the website and watch the free info session so you can decide if this is the right business for you or not, right? And yeah, thank you so much, Sis, for sharing that. I so love what you mentioned about, you wanted to do a lot of things in your life. You wanted to have time for
Mhm.
your family, for your grandchildren. You wanted to travel more, to go back to Fiji often, right? We love to do that, like going back home to our home country. But
Yes.
sometimes, it's really about time and finances also, right? Because we need
Yes.
more time to do that. We need more money to travel often. And we love that. We love how this business has been supporting that. This business has been giving us not only the financial needs that we need, of
Mm.
course, to travel and to have more time for our kids, but also the time for us to be there for our loved ones, to spend quality time with our kids and our family. We don't really have to miss out on their milestones, especially the kids, your grandchildren, right? And yeah, and to just enjoy life because life is short. We need to enjoy
Yes.
it, right? So that's what we love about our digital business. And I'm so happy to hear how you've been enjoying life and how
Mhm.
you've been earning more through this digital business. All right. So, please, can you share what that support system has meant for you personally, especially as someone building a business from Australia with roots in Fiji?
Thank you, Coach. Through this online business, the support is one of the best thing I've encountered in this business. It's genuine support from others working because we are walking the same path. When I
Mm,
feel stuck, they lift me up. When I win, they celebrate with me. And when I doubt, they remind me why I started. That's the one of the best part about joining this online business. The support is amazing. Like the big community, and we have our own HVT community that we have. It's so, like nobody is alone in this business, because first you have your coaches, and then you have your own mentor that support you all the way when you want to set up your own business. And with me, it's it's one of the treasures of joining this online business. The support is amazing in this online business. Thank you.
thank you. Thank you so much indeed. And I think it's one of the best things that we can get really from our business is really the support from the mentors, from the coaches, from the whole business community. Because when you start this business, there will be a lot of fears, hesitations, like can I
Yes.
do this? What if I fail? What if I don't have the
Mhm.
capability to run the business? But if you know that you have someone walking with you in that journey who will be
Mhm.
answering all your questions, because we're gonna have a lot of questions for sure in this business while we're navigating the training, while we're navigating the different platforms and systems that we have. Of course, we're very thankful also for the training side, the comprehensive training that's very easy to follow. But at least we have real people who are with us to like answer all questions and at the same time share their strategies with us on how we can be successful, I'd say faster in this journey, like to
Yes.
avoid the challenges or the difficulties that these people, the seasoned business owners who have experience in the business, and that gives us more advantage into how can we achieve our goals faster in the journey. And for me, that is very very important, especially if we're new in the business, if we're new in running a digital business, if we are not tech savvy, if we don't have any business experience, right? Because we have the support that we need to run this business successfully. So thank you so much for pointing that out in our segment for tonight. So okay, CS, what would you say to someone who's holding back from starting because of their age, their job, or their background. Because, a lot of people have hesitation starting the business. Like, oh, I'm too late, I'm really old, or maybe I'm too young to run this business, or maybe, oh, I have a lot of things on my plate, or I don't have the right background on education to run the business. What's your advice to these people?
Okay, so I'm from Fiji. I missed out on the end of those questions you did last, coach. So, building a digital business from Australia with roots in Fiji. Sometimes it's not easy because camera shy and all those things, because our culture and background and
Mm,
faith as well. But the support system in this business has reminded me that I don't have to do it all alone. I found community that understands my why, mentors that guides me without judgment. Whether it's late night training, encouraging messages, this support system has made all the difference. And with that question, to all my fellow islanders, age, I'm over 50. Remember that. I'm not a tech savvy, but I try my best to learn. And it's not a limit. Your age, your background, your job title should never limit your future. You are not too old and you are certainly not too late. You can always start, whether you're 50, whether you are 25 or you're 18 or 60. It's never too late to dream again. If you raised a family, you've worked hard, you sacrificed or started over more than once, then you are already have the strength and the wisdom and resilience that online business needs. I didn't grow up with with the laptops or phone, or as I was saying, I was not a tech savvy at all. But I made a decision. You don't need to be a tech expert. You just need to be willing to learn, open to growth, and brave enough to believe there's more out there for you. Thank you.
thank you. Thank you, sis. That was so powerful. Because you're
Thank
a
you.
living proof that age really doesn't matter in this business.
Yes.
Background doesn't matter. What really matters is your willingness to try something new, right? So you have to
Yes.
decide that, okay, I want to try this one. I'm going to be successful here, right?
Mm.
And I've seen so many people from different walks of life, different professions, ages, background, and all. We've got teachers, nurses, we've got accountants, grandparents, retirees, stay at home moms,
Yes.
building their own business just by saying yes to this opportunity. And you don't
Yes.
have to be perfect in this business. You don't have to be tech savvy. If you're willing, if you're
Mm.
open and willing to learn, you will grow in
Yes.
this business, right? So this business
Yes.
has changed our life, and now I'm seeing it change lives of people across the Pacific and around the world,
Mm. Yeah.
including your Sereana. And if you can do it, we can do this too. So anyone who's watching us live right now are gonna watch this on a replay. You can definitely do this business just like how we did, right? When
Yeah.
we started our journey. So again, thank you so much, Sis, for sharing your story with us. Your journey is such a powerful reminder that it's never too late and you're never too far behind to start something new.
Mm.
And to those of you who are watching us live or via replay, if Rihanna's story inspired you and you're wondering if this is something that you can do, also,
Mm.
we invite you to learn more. Just go to our websites. I'm sure Sariana's website is also on her page, and register for our free info session. No commitment, just real information, real people, and
Yes.
real possibilities. This could be the sign that you've been waiting for, because yes, you can still provide more and be present more for your family. Thank you again for watching Pacific Islanders Rocking It Online. We'll see you on the next episode. Sis, thank you so much for your time. I'll see you again soon, hopefully in Fiji. All right, bye for